Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. We're going to continue today with our critique, so to speak, I guess, of these photos on Reddit that we see. This one is my little basement corner is coming along. Well, it needs to come along a little farther, my friend, because in this room, you should set up on the long wall, not jam all your gear and speakers into a small space that's 1 foot away from the wall. Looks like on top of the front wall, there's no space at all. We have this nice long wall that you could set up on and put the distances from the side walls at much larger numbers. And then you've got this back area where it's open, so we're going to reduce pressure that way. So this is definitely an example of what not to do. And we've got that coffee table. Boy, people love those coffee tables, but if your goal is resolution, you want to get rid of those. So this is a room that would really benefit from being set up on the long wall. All right, no treatment, obviously. So let's move on to the next photo. Little slice of heaven that keeps me going. I can understand that. What do we have here? Okay, so we have, small speakers, but set up once again close to the side walls. Then we have a big screen between them, window behind it, so we have two really highly reflective surfaces. And once again, the speakers are close to the side walls. And no treatment in the room. So this is not going to be a room that's going to exhibit any kind of high resolution, which is obviously our goal. We look at all of these photos. We look at all of these setups with high resolution glasses on. That's the goal, because you don't know what you're missing until you hear it. And once you hear it, you'll never go back. Clients of ours that vacillate between getting new gear in a new room, it always comes down to if those that treat their room really benefit dramatically from the treatment and end up keeping their gear, because all the reasons they bought their gear in the first place comes back. So the goal is to achieve the resolution that you want to without producing distortions. And these setups against walls are just a good example of lots of distortion. Let's move on to our next one. Snow day with the new rig. Okay. So we got speakers set up. At least they're away from the front wall, but we got this huge reflective surface with the coffee table. So once again, not desirable. Glass front wall, not desirable. Pictures of the gear, so you can see that. I wish people paid as much time and energy on the room itself and the treatment than they do the gear, but everybody wants to highlight the gear, the amplifiers and this and that. What about the sound quality? Because the room contributes at least 50% to what you hear, but people don't do anything to their rooms. So it's more like, I guess, the system is an afterthought, and they just want some music to listen to, which is understandable. But once again, we're viewing everything through high resolution. That's our goal. Because once you achieve that, you just never go back. So let's see, too much wood is the next one. Okay, so we're getting better, but once again, we've got a rectangular room, it looks like. And if we set up on the long wall, we increase the distance from those sidewall reflections. Here's what you have to realize. Draw a straight line. Let me see if I can help people visualize this. Draw straight lines out of the speakers to your ears. Let's just draw one left channel, one right channel, right in the middle of the speaker. Now, draw a series of lines, the reflections off the sidewall, crossing those straight lines from the speakers. That's all distortion. The straight line, red line, if you will, is all the energy you want to hear. That's the direct straight line energy from the speakers. And all the other lines, let's do black for color, are reflections. And those are all distortions. So every time a black crosses the red, you have distortion. And it's a whole series of those distortions, as you can tell, because we got primary, secondary, tertiary reflections, even more than that. Those are the most critical because we treat those all the time. And that's going to require treatment from the speakers to the listening position. That's what you've got to do to get those first 3 reflections. But this room would benefit dramatically from a long wall setup, and it looks like we have the ability to do that. All right, so let's take another look here. Okay, that's the final one in this series. All right, so once again, what are we seeing? We're seeing too close to room boundary surfaces. I guess you could summarize all of these. And improper setup on the short wall. Seems to be the trend. Let's try to figure out a way around that, please. Hope this helps. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to, so please do that because we offer special price discounts to only those on our newsletter. And then don't forget about our forum. We have started a forum on our own website where people ask questions, and I usually get a chance every couple of days to look at it. There's an interchange between people on the forum, and we'll give you real answers on a regular basis, so that'll help you. Thank you.